Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Haikal bin Syahkamil Zaman, and I will be talking about climate change. Okay, so a background about why I choose this topic in particular is because my hometown, Kota Tinggi in Johor, frequently flooding due to the rising sea level. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, let's look at what causes climate change. So climate change have many factors for us to cover, so we only cover the four. These four: the greenhouse gas, non-recyclable waste, deforestation, oil and gas harvesting at sea. So the greenhouse gas are produced mainly the carbon dioxide and other fluorinated gas. There are too many for us to count. But what they practically do is trapping the heat and reflecting it back to the Earth's surface, uh, essentially making Earth a gigantic oven or microwave. Next is the non-recyclable waste. So, plastic in particular are not exactly recyclable. You can recycle it, but you can only do it twice before it quality degrade so much you have to throw it away. And we all know you can't really burn or bury it because it does not really degrade well, and it is a very bad noxious gas. Next we have the deforestation, which is a problem in Pahang. We can feel it immediately in the form of flooding. And finally we have oil and gas harvesting at sea, which are killing the coral reef, which, if I may add, a major supplier of oxygen on Earth. Okay, now let us look at the effect of climate change. So first of all, we have the melting ice cap on the Arctic and Antarctica. This directly correlate to the third point, the rising sea level, which what make the flood real in Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur in particular has never seen a flood up until today, where they are hit with a very bad flood. And on the second point is the severe drought. We have feel it quite a few times in Malaysia where our crop die. Actually, all of these three points are applicable to the global. In particular, the severe drought hit in Netherlands and Canada. The rising sea level hit on the Netherlands as well. And the British, there are estimated to be some land that will be underground, and one of them are Jakarta, if I remember correctly. Okay, so we have talked about what cause and what effect will the climate change have. So how do we fix them? Well, simply put, first of all, we can use public transportation. Due to the scale of transporting a lot of people in one single vehicle, we can reduce the carbon footprint per person a lot more than using a tons of cars. And in fact, public transportation that use electricity only emit an insignificant amount of carbon dioxide in their entire service life because they use electricity. Next, have to use biodegradable material. So one of the few biodegradable materials that imitate plastic are the starch. We can use starch, they are biodegradable, and we can just throw it away. Then we have to impose carbon tax on factories and power plants so that they will be more motivated to use cleaner energy. Okay, so in conclusion, nation and citizens alike, as everyone must work together to protect Earth and reverse the effect of climate change, because we only have one chance of fighting back the climate change before it becomes irreversible. Thank you for listening.